We are building strength and improving our stability with this functional workout today. We're also doing it with our kettlebells. So if you have your kettlebell, make sure you have that. You might want your mat as well. If you do not have a kettlebell, you can always modify it with your dumbbells for this one as well. Work timer is going to be on for 45 seconds today, while the rest timer is 30. In between each round though, we're going to get a beautiful 60 seconds to rest. So with that said, let's get right into our warm-up and then we'll get right into our workout. So starting with high knees, and really reach your arms with these high knees as well here. So get the arms up as you bring that knee and arms to meet. Make sure that you exhale right there. So working through the warm-up, heart rate's gonna get up a little bit, but we really wanna get those muscles and joints warmed. Breathing. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna take and do diagonal arm crosses. So arms are gonna open up nice and wide at that diagonal. We're gonna cross them, then we're gonna switch them. So just like this. So opposite diagonal for each cross here. And breathing. Good. Almost there. And then we're gonna go into leg swings. 2 and 1. So for the leg swings, first we're gonna work with this leg and we're gonna cross it from side to side. Just getting the hip joint warmed up here. And then we're gonna take it forward and back in 3, in 2, and 1. Now we're gonna take it forward and back. So kick it forward and back. So we're gonna swing it up here. Good. Already working on the balance today because you know that's how functional training is. We're gonna be working on the stability like I mentioned. Almost there, we're gonna switch sides, in 2 and 1. Now we're gonna switch it up. So we're gonna take that leg from side to side. Good. So this is getting the inner thighs, outer thighs warmed up, pillow as well as the hip joint. I have some things I need to work on. That is a fact, okay? We're gonna switch it up, forward to back in 3, in 2, and 1. So now we're gonna take it forward and back. And breathing as you do this. So for our workout today, we are gonna repeat each exercise 2 times, but we're gonna be working in a vertical format, which means we're gonna work down the list and then we're gonna start back up at the top until we hit each of those exercises 2 times. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna go into good morning. So hands on your hips, drive the hips back, squeeze the glutes and push the hips forward. And squeeze. Back is flat. Think about bringing that chest right here, parallel to the floor and back up. Squeeze. Almost there. Then we're gonna do arm circles. Back first and then forward in 2 and 1. So big arm circles back right now. Back. Take your time with the circles. Really getting the shoulders nice and warm. 4 more. And 3. Then we're gonna take it forward. Right here, we switch it up forward. Good. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Good. 3 more. Then we're gonna go into a squat. And 1. Hands on your hips. Open up the legs. We're going into a nice slow squat to starting to get that feeling here. And squeeze. So take it nice and slow. Just a few reps here because we're gonna get ready to go into our very first exercise, which is going to be a bottoms up goblet squat. Last one. And squeeze. Good. So here it is. Bottoms up goblet squat is that first exercise. The bottom of the kettlebell is going to be up facing the ceiling. So grab your kettlebell, get ready, and let's begin. Down and squeeze. Take your time with the squat. Make sure you keep your chest up. And wrists are straight with the kettlebell. The bottoms up, it does challenge our stability right here, because you can feel that the kettlebell, when the weight is on top, it is even more challenging to hold on to. So this really does take your focus right here. Good. Down and squeeze. Squeeze the glutes. Last one, down and squeeze. Nice job. Going on to our second exercise now, which is going to be an alternating row. So from here, we're gonna bring that kettlebell in between our feet, just about in line with our toes. We're gonna alternate. We're gonna row on the right side. We're gonna bring that kettlebell back to center. We're gonna switch, row on the left side. So alternating between the two arms. Get ready, hinge it over, back flat, core engaged. Holding on with the right hand, and we begin. And down, we switch it up. So work at your own pace, but make sure you're exhaling as you squeeze that shoulder blade around your spine. Good, keep the arm close, keep the wrist straight. Exhale and squeeze, we're almost there. Come on, squeeze. Make sure you get that squeeze right there at the top of this move. And last one. Nice. Anytime you need to grab a drink, dry off, and make sure to do that. We're going into a kettlebell swing next. This one really gets the heart rate up. So for that kettlebell swing, think about letting that kettlebell swing through the legs. Your back is flat, your core is engaged, and we push and drive the hips forward as we swing back up. So really think about power in that move as you push everything back flat and drive it forward. So grab your kettlebell, get a little swing going, and then we get right into it. Exhale at the top of the move as you're pushing those hips. Good. Remember, with the kettlebell, you always need to stay in control of the kettlebell. Don't let the kettlebell take you for the swing. You're taking the kettlebell for the swing. Drive the hips back. Come on, you're almost there. I know this is a tough 45 seconds. You've got it. And when we get to that last rep, let the kettlebell swing out slowly and carefully, and then set it down. So that's the one thing, when you're working with your kettlebell, if you are in a swinging type move, let it come to a nice slow swing before you set it down. You don't want to just fling your kettlebell down. Safety first. But next exercise, single leg Romanian deadlift. So stationary leg, kettlebell is going to be in the opposite hand. You can also, you'll see modification on screen with your toe down. If not, we're bringing that leg up, keeping a slight bend in the knee, and pull. So part of functional training, you'll probably see during this workout, is working unilaterally, which means working one side of the body and then the other. This really does help us in everyday life situations, because I would say most of our exercises are not how you might see in the gym, where our body is working equally the entire time. So keep that in mind. This is definitely going to help with everyday life. Last one, and pull. Nice job, awesome. So we're just gonna switch it up, working that other side. So same thing. Next, the whatever leg is stationary, the kettlebell is going to be in the opposite hand. We've got about 10 seconds, so perfect if you need to dry off, grab a drink. Let's get ready to go. All right, so get that foot planted. Again, modification, you'll keep that toe down, and here we go. This is such an awesome exercise to help you work those stabilizer muscles, especially in your ankles You will notice that. I can definitely feel that this side for me is more challenging. So focus on that to help keep your balance. Breathing. And keep that kettlebell close to your body as you lower it down. You don't want to reach the kettlebell out far. So you want to keep everything nice and close. This is going to be the last one. And up. Nice job. Breathing. We are on our, we are moving on back up to the bottoms up goblet squat. So we've just worked through those 5 exercises. And again, this is a vertical format. So we're going to work back up to the top and work our way down through those exercises. So bottoms up goblet squat. So carefully grab your dumbbell, pop the bottom up to the top, holding on. We go in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Keep your chest up. Weight is in the heels. Think about pushing that floor away right here. Push that floor away. Squeeze the glutes. And up. Good. Exhale as you press up. You've got it. A couple more reps. Oh, we're less than 10 now. And 1. Nice job. So carefully set your kettlebell down. We're going into that alternating row. Breathing. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, kettlebell work gets me going. I'm gonna tell you. All right, so again, keep the arm close to your body as you row. Think about squeezing shoulder blade around your spine. You exhale when that kettlebell is up at the top. So hinge it over, get ready. Here we go. Squeeze. Remember, you're in control. So right here, we control the kettlebell back down. Squeeze, good. Core is engaged, back is flat. Don't let your shoulders roll open as you row. Keep your shoulders square to your mat. I'd say we can do 1 more each side and then our timer's gonna be up. And this is it, squeeze, good. Whew, all right, back at it, kettlebell swing. Oh my goodness, this one gets me. It's already raining here. We are already sparkling. We go in 15 seconds. Again, with the kettlebell swing, start to get a little swing with that move and then power through. So get the momentum going and then really give it your all. So grab the kettlebell, get ready to go. Let's get the swing and we're off. Here we go. Don't let your back round. Keep that core tight. Arms coming about parallel to the floor. Drive the hips. Right here, push the hips forward. Awesome for the inner thighs. When you really think about getting that squeeze in. Whew. I mean, we are working the entire body though with this one. Whew. Almost there. Remember, let the kettlebell swing out just a little bit. Time is up, let it swing, and then carefully set it down. All right, single leg Romanian deadlift is next. So getting into position. Kettlebell is in the opposite hand for that stationary leg. We go in 10 seconds. You always have that modification if you want to try to work on the single leg. Your leg does not have to go up crazy high. You can even let it come just a few inches off the ground and then work your way up. But we've got to begin. So whichever modification you're taking, here we go. And breathe. One thing stands for any modification. You're keeping the kettlebell close and you also want to keep your hips as square to the floor as you can. So you don't want to rotate open when you are letting the kettlebell lower down. And up. So for me, one thing I really have to think about with this exercise is not letting my foot and leg rotate open. So you really want to think about keeping everything nice and square. We've got one more. Last one. And up, nice. Oh, you were rocking it. The lower body is really getting after it this first round. It's gonna be feeling it. All right, we are just switching sides. So, switching sides for that single leg Romanian deadlift. Grab a drink, dry off. You've got 10 seconds before we go. All right, we're getting ready again, so switching it up. All right, here's 3, here's 2, and let's begin. And pull. Good, and up. Almost there. This is gonna be the last one, so take your time, keep your focus, and squeeze. Nice. Awesome job. Now, 1 minute to recover. Yes. Because we are halfway through this workout. We are moving on to round 2. So grab a drink, dry off, shake it out. You are doing amazing. Ooh, all right. You will notice during this workout as well, a lot of the moves we are doing really engages the core muscle. So your abs are gonna be working. You're gonna feel your glutes working as well, which is part of your core. So, I mean, this is, whew, all right. So less than 30 seconds, we go again. The next exercise we're going to do. So for round 2, we have a couple of exercises where we're going to work one side that first round through, and then we're gonna switch it up. So just keep that in mind. Maybe you wanna start on the right side for all. The second round through will be left for you, or vice versa, however you feel comfortable. We are gonna do a front squat. So we're gonna rack the kettlebell on one side, we're gonna squat, and then we're gonna do a press. So it's gonna be a squat with the press. So we'll rack the kettlebell, keep the wrist straight, and here we go. We're down, we bring it up, and then we press. And press, good. Rack it back. So make sure that wrist is staying straight. You don't want the kettlebell to be out here. Keep everything tight in, down, and press. Full extension with your press. No half presses here. We're going all the way to the top. Down. Almost there. Last one. Press it up. Next exercise, we've got a challenge again because we're really gonna be working the core on this one. We are doing a windmill. And so whatever arm you pressed with, we're gonna just stick with that side. So toes, this side will be out just a little bit, just a slight angle. We're gonna make sure you stay in control. Take this one nice and slow. Arm will stay up with that kettlebell, and we're slowly gonna work our way down with that other hand. So bring the kettlebell up, wrist stays straight, and we begin. So really take your time. And bring it back up. Good, this is the starting position and the finishing. So we're down. Take your time. And up. Good. Keep that arm straight. And up, good. Not looking for a wild number of reps on this one. Last one. Good, all right. Bring the weight down. Breathing here. Now we're gonna switch and do the windmill on the other side. So grab your kettlebell, We are doing this one both. It's just the racked weight. Oh, no, we have this chest press that we're gonna work different as well. So bring that weight up, keeping the arm nice and close, wrist stays straight here with your kettlebell. Feet can come out just slightly, and we work it down. And up. Good. Nice job. Again, focus. Take your time, nice and slow. Can really feel this one activating your oblique muscles. Last one. And up, good. Whew, breathe. We're working bottoms up again. This time we're gonna do a sumo squat into a bottoms up curl. So the kettlebell will be right in the middle, holding on as we come down. We're gonna curl, bringing the bottom up, back down, then we stand. Press through the heels. So bring your kettlebell over. We go in about 5 seconds. So grabbing that kettlebell, here we go. So we squat it down, we curl it up, down, and bring it up. Squeeze, good. And down. So we're really holding this sumo squat. Keep your arms tucked in, nice and close. Don't let your elbows flare out. And we also don't want the arms coming up and away from our body. So we really want to work the biceps for this move. Good, squeeze. And up. Breathing, this is gonna be it. Exhale right here. Control it and press it up. Nice job. All right, now here's where we're gonna bring it on the mat, and we're gonna work a single arm chest press while we hold up in that glute bridge. So bring it onto the mat. All right. So working one side and then the other. You can always modify and keep your hips down. But if not, we're gonna press up into that glute bridge. We're gonna do a chest press, a single arm chest press. Here we go. And up. So keep your wrists straight. And up. And squeeze. Good. It really adds a whole nother dimension of challenge when you've got this glute bridge. So if you find that the chest press, if you're not able to keep your form, if you're not able to keep full range of motion with the chest press, just drop the hips and just focus on the chest press. And then know with time, as you are consistent with your training, this will also, you'll be able to do the hips up as well. We're almost there. Down and press, good. Bring it carefully down, bring the hips down, then the kettlebell. So this is the exercise where the second time through, we're gonna switch it up for the other side. So just remember what arm you did. Bring it back up though. Now we're gonna go into the front squat with the press on the other side. So rack, I need to take my watch off because it always gets in the way on this side. So rack that kettlebell up, we squat, we press. Here we go. And press. Keep your wrists straight. One thing with kettlebell, always be careful with your jewelry. Whew. That's with any workout, but I notice it mostly with kettlebells for myself anyways. Almost there. Down. Press. Take your time, make sure you get that press in, rack the weight, back down, rack the kettlebell, then squat. Last one, press, good. Whew. Breathing, going back into windmill. So this is where we're gonna work one side and then the other. This is a super challenging exercise. So really and truly take your time. Try trying to keep this arm straight and then working our way down. But grab your kettlebell and let's bring it up. Keep that wrist straight. You can get a slight angle here with your feet. I find this one angles out quite a bit more for me than this one, but however your stance is comfortable, and let's begin. Down and up. Good. And you also do not have to go as low. You could even stop it right at the knee and pull back up. So listen to your body, work where you can with this. Last one. And up. Nice. Carefully bring the kettlebell down. We're gonna rack it up, switch it up, and get that arm up. We've got just about 15 seconds, so perfect time to grab a drink, dry off, shake it out here. And as we start to get farther into that windmill in the time, make sure your wrist isn't dropping back. So keeping that wrist nice and straight as we go. So let's get ready. Bring it up. And here we go. Again, take your time. Over halfway. You've got it. Take it slow, take it slow. Almost there. This is gonna be it. And we're up. Nice job. Carefully set your kettlebell down. Grab a drink, dry off if you need it, because we are going into that sumo squat with the bottoms up curl. We've got about 20 seconds. All right, grab your kettlebell so we can be ready. So get into that sumo position. Palms are out, so as we curl, we can bring the bottom of the kettlebell up and back down. So here we go. We're down. We curl it at the bottom of the squat, and then we come up, press through the heels. And up. Good. And up. Whew. Few more reps. Come on, keep it strong. We have one exercise that remains after this one. Whew. Last one. Curl and control. Nice. All right, now we're bringing it back. Final exercise. Remember, we are doing the chest press. You can keep the hips up into that glute bridge hold if you'd like, but bring it down to the mat. Remember what arm you use for the chest press, so you make sure you do the opposite one this time. If the hips are coming up, bring the hips up. Then get that arm up for the chest press. Wrist stays straight. And here we go. Take your time with the chest press. Good, and down. Squeeze the hips, squeeze the glutes. Really drive those hips up if you're keeping that glute bridge hold. Full range of motion all the way down. Get that arm all the way up. Whew. Exhale as you press up. And last one, down. Come on, this is it, press it up. Good. Bring the hips down, bring the kettlebell down. Oh my word, hello, full body kettlebell. workout. I am feeling it all over. You did absolutely amazing. Do not forget your stretch over there, and I love ya.